Funny Astro is going to be able to get back on top. He needs an escort from somebody like Hotba to potentially get that angle. Beam comes in yet again. Now Alarm going to be gone. Mandu finds EQO off screen. Hotba's knocked out of the mech. And this is going to be a very nice turnaround for the side of the Guangzhou Charge. Not taking too much time at all. Only going to be 22% on the board. Not going to get the stick, not going to get the kill. Mono, however, swings through, does manage to send Griff sailing off the side of the map into the deep blue sea. With Mandu gone, as the support's out of the fight. That being said, Funny Astro is eliminated, as is Alarm. Rio, with no primal race, does some serious work. So no supports for either side, but Mono and Griff are going to be coming back. Hotbutt, the self-destruct does manage to break the duplicate.
Rio needs a bit of help now, but with a bit of rally going from Mandu, they should be okay.
Yep, now Stick coming to everything in the kitchen sink, just throwing a card, but they finally take him down. Back off Charge, he's already dead. They look to just continue to push the envelope now, chasing down Mono. No chance that pulse bomb online, and that could be absolutely critical here for the Charge to try to close out this map. Alarm now going to be eliminated. Mandu traded back. EQO finding one. Pulse bomb down on the ground from Choice A1. Doesn't manage to find anything but Funny Astro taken out as he was bionated. Managed to find that kill. Now Krong out of the mech. The D-Matrix going to be gone. Eileen with a duplicate throws out that pulse bomb. Managed to get rid of Hotba's mech. But Demon there takes out EQO. Rio going to be burned down through that primal rage, and it is just an absolute bloodbath here on the point, but it seems like the Fusion have finally managed to personally. The Mercy has long since been swapped off. Eileen gets his way into the back. The EMP does come through, manages to catch on to the two. Korea going to be hacked, cannot try to use that nano boost on Rio to keep him alive, so they lose out on the Winston at the beginning of the fight. Rally is still coming into the fight here by Mandu though, so he's feeling confident they can keep this turn going in their favor. Korea, however, is going to be the next one to fall. As Funny Astro goes in, gets that melee hit that he's so well known for. Go ahead and finish off the enemy. Ana gets traded out as Alarm will get dropped. Krong now eliminated. Hack onto Rio as soon as he comes leaping back in. Should mean that he is mincemeat here as the rest of the Fusion members look to eliminate him. He's got to jump out to safety. They're just trying to gatekeep him now, and they manage to do so.
No way.
And no way to send him off the side of the map. They don't have a bionate onto him either, so they cannot deny the self-healing that's coming through. In the meantime, Hoppa presses forward, manages to find Rio. Duplicate is here from Eileen to try to clear the point. Self-destruct will be used. They'll break him out, so no chance at a remech. Everybody eludes the explosion. Break him out yet again. Finish off the Echo as Carpe finds 2 kills. Looks for a third. Will have it. And this is going to be a really nice start for the side of the Fusion. Dueling against Choice A1 over on the sidelines. Still is going to be there. Still has that sound barrier ready to go. And as Mono gets slept, we'll go ahead and pop it. Shields him up. Krong now going to be eliminated. Kareem dead. Nano boost does get used onto Eileen. He does manage to find 1 kill with the beam, but is that going to be good enough? Rio swinging back through, managed to find an Alarm. Now there's going to be no supports available for the side of the Fusion, but they still need this flip to come through. Carpe, Wraith Walk, but the sticky bombs come in, and from beyond the grave, Eileen finds the kill. Choice A1 basically alone on the point here at this moment, gets hounded down, but they step off of it. They can't continue tagging. Up 25% there. Now dives into the back, just zapping away, looking to finish off Kariv. And yeah, there's just no hope, no one there to try to support him. Krong uses the self-destruct inside the server room, does manage to get the remech off, but EQO hot on his heels, looking to get this breakdown. Let's hold on to the pulse bomb. Likely doesn't want to use this just to get Krong.
This is Krong's going to be there to outplay as well. He's managed to land it. Krong's very low HP. EQO's not really landed the pulse bomb just, and he goes down, so no opportunity now for the combo.
Yeah, they don't manage to get that Big Bang combo, but they do manage to find Eileen, and they get Krong D-Mech. They haven't managed to finish off that Baby Diva, however. Mono's got them shoved back into the back of the point now as they wait for that respawn to join in, and maybe they just get the push in for free. They try to get the push back here onto the enemy Brigada, and that will be the cart rolling into point B. So good zoning here from the side of the Fusion to make sure that they can get this cap coming through. Give themselves another 3 minutes on the clock as Carpe is...
See, they have so much momentum pushing in, and this is going to be a primal to probably kill Kariv, and they need to get the trade now because Alarm's down.
Okay, yep, EQO is there for the alley-oop. They knocked him straight into his open arms. They find that kill. Good start now as Krong is going to be demeched. Eileen dead, just further delaying any potential buildup of an EMP for this final. Matrix denies the Deadeye, so they cannot get the kills out. Eileen now going to be swapping over onto the McCree himself. Krong going to be finished off. The self-destruct doesn't manage to find anything. Now with the Baby Diva dead. We'll see. The Fusion can make this happen. Eileen going to be eliminated. EQO gets in on top of him. That's going to be 2 members. Now 3 gone from the side of the Guangzhou Charge. They're looking to stabilize, but it's all going to have to be on the back of this rally. Mandu, he's trying to armor up his squad. He gets antsied out, and Mono finds the kill with the primal. Now Carpe is just left completely unhinged at the moment in the back line, just taking pot shots left, right, and center here with the McCree. Choice A1 going to be dead. A desperate swap now from Mandu on to the Lucio. Swaps back over now onto the Baptiste. Just trying to buy some time. Carpe, he goes sailing up the side of the map, but he takes Rio.
They have a nano. Here we go. Now Rio's in.
They jump onto the high ground. They're looking for Karib. Nanoboost goes out, though. Pushes that onto Rio. Manages to find Alarm. Now Mono going to be traded. That dive going sideways for the side of the Fusion. The Guangzhou Charge. I think that might just be enough for them to push through and get this cap onto A. But take an absolute
energy or Graviton Surcharge anyway. As long as they focus a little bit more on this payload, they're good. Yeah, Eileen does get caught out, so that's going to take even longer now for the EMP to be a factor in this game.
Yeah, that just looked like it hurt. Shield bash in there to just go ahead and seal the deal. I'll press forward. They get a couple staggers here as both supports do fall. Got many a target tried to smack around. Jumps up over the side, just kind of scouting out his options, but hasn't found too much of anything here. Mono with the primal of his own does get slept out of it, so we'll be losing out on a lot of that effectiveness, but Mono gets clipped by the pulse bomb, taken down before he can get the rally online. For him, he uses he uses the nano, the pulse bomb now going to be eaten there by Hotba. And this is just a pretty fine two, maybe even three of Mono was the recipient of that. Either way, got natural hacked on the back end. Carpe finds one. Destroys one does get taken out, but it's at the cost of their main tank. Hotba now as well going to be eliminated. EQO still doing some work. Takes Korea's low, and Mondu is holding on by a sliver of HP at the moment. And EQO capitalizes, manages to find that kill. Eileen going to be taken out. Nobody's on the card now. I think Fusion. Shooting into the back of Hotba. Has it online, firing out on the two supports now. The charge. Oh, this is just slipping through the fingers. Karif does manage to stay alive for a little bit longer, but Hotba presses forward with the rockets, finds the kill. EQO under a little bit of fire, dips back, grabs a mini pack. I think he still has a recall maybe even to use should he need it. And it's just going to be at the cost of Alarm. That's all they lose out. Doesn't manage to find anything, can't get the Baby Diva. Self-destruct up over the top now from Hotba, doesn't find anything, but Krong pushes forward, manages to deny his remake. Carpe headshot goes in on the Jose Juan. The EMP is out and managed to clip onto so many members on the side of the Fusion. It seems like the Charge will manage to win this one out. Seems so very close there for quite some time, but they get across.
Trigger far enough here, Guangzhou Charge don't have enough space, and they might just lose off to ultimate difference entirely. What?
Okay. EQO kind of gifting them something there for a moment, a slight little reprieve, but it's still not going to be good enough. Yeah, I mean, that's a nano boost out of the choice they want, but nobody can touch the card. Both supports still fall, even with the slight little snap. Just has to instantly pull back. He does almost have the blade online. Now Toby does get eliminated. Choice they want, finding the kill. Here can cause quite a stir now on the point with Primal Rage available. He's going to jump forward. Hasn't quite popped it yet. Bomb going to be used by Carpe out over onto the point.
Okay, they need to EMP.
Zone them back. Ooh, Rio, he barely pops that Primal Rage before he got taken down by the Sticky Bombs. Does manage to stay alive, and just like that, now four members of the Fusion say sayonara, and that is going to be the point A-Cap coming through.
I'm glad Charge really pushed it. You
have this Nano Blade available. He jumped on there for the moment. Sleepdart goes out onto Mono. Yet again, they managed to find the kill, but Hotba follows up, finds Eileen. Not going to be seeing any further hacks here in this fight. He cannot build up for the EMP yet. First tick is almost online here for the side of the Charge. You can see now with the blade coming through, it's Rascal cut down off the bat as he swaps over onto the McCree, barely given an opportunity to play the character at all. Hotba broken out of the mech, has the self-destruct. The Baby Diva desperately trying to survive. The explosion finds Rio. And now he's right back into the mech. They cannot deny it.
It's over.
You're talking about him on Tracer. Well, he comes out with it and he finds two with the pulse bomb, builds it up very rapidly and absolutely shuts it down. Right now, so this clock is just ticking away. Still no ticks established for them on the point choice they want. Nowhere to go, no recall available. He just gets stomped into oblivion. Now it's Rio forward here on the point. Nano Boost goes out onto him, but he's going to be slept on the high ground. And by the time that expires, I mean, you might just have another sleep available to shut down this Primal, but yeah, they kill him off. Krong only manages to find Rascal. He's going to lose his mech on the back end of this fight. Obviously doesn't want to self-destruct here, but man, it's not going to be enough. They threw everything in the kitchen sink at him. They couldn't quite keep him in that mech, but the Baby Diva is still going to be there. Sleep Dart going to go wide. Alarm does manage to dip back inside to keep himself safe, but as you say, solo EMP on Mono, and he will get cleaned up. Krong finding the kill. Second tick now coming through with just a few seconds remaining. Somebody needs to touch, but they cannot manage to do so. Good. Charge to try to re-aggress, but I mean, this is just giving time for Rascal to get set up and try to cut somebody off the wall. I'm getting jumped on there for a moment. Throws down the Immortality Field, and Carpe will be eliminated. Now Mono going to be gone, and they only managed to bring out for Rio, so now fighting on the back foot are the Fusion. Grip jumped on, trying to desperately get D-Mech there onto Hotba. Took him damn low, but couldn't quite finish him off. But it seems like as scrappy as it is, as many kills is coming through for the side of the Charge. Wall will come up, they will get cut off. Mondu will die, and this will be the Fusion scrapping their way to a first push cap.
And they got plenty of time left in the bank as well, so, you know, decent brawl coming on through. Charge, though, the issue there is they couldn't quite stop the Fusion from rotating onto the things.
Oh, yet again, TP around the back.
There it
Building
is.
up that charge. Eileen gets in. Yep, finds the punch. Takes out Carpe. Nano Boost keeps Eileen alive for a little bit longer, but Alarm manages to find the finish at the end. Now starting to tick up on the point. Somebody's going to have to contest this. The first tick nearly coming through. Good juggling going on onto Alarm, trying to get that elimination. The blade now drawn out from Choice A1. A 2-for-1 special as Alarm and Mono will both get struck down. Into the ice block goes Rascal. Kept alive for a little bit longer, but the right clicks come in. Choice A1 and Eileen both pile in onto the May. They get the kill, and Hotba will get demeched here on the back end. Likely just will actually get the break here onto Kwong's mech. Forces self-destruct. Throws them back, at least for the time being, and Alarm will get finished off in all of the chaos. Rally now rolling. Mondu leading the charge forward over towards the spawn of the Philly Fusion, and yeah, they will be able to hold this.
Okay, I think they did overcommit, but they ended up spending a couple of ultimates to keep them alive, and well, as long as
Alive still holds onto the immortality field here for now. Self-destruct thrown into the back towards the spawn. Doesn't manage to find a pick, but zones him up onto the high ground. And Eileen has to drop down here alongside Krong. Kariv currently out on an island by himself, and Rascal has bound him, but he doesn't come for rescue. He comes to completely eliminate him. He eradicates Kariv, and just like that, this should be the closeout here. As the charge desperately try to just string in onto the point to buy some extra
Primal?
time, but I don't see this turning around. The Primal does come
there
through.
it is.
Say one now going to be eliminated. Mondu swapping over onto the Lucio to try to buy a little bit of extra time, but they just cut down Rio very swiftly. Find the elimination. Karif fades into the back. He's not long for this world. They finish him off, and it's seconds being stripped away every single time somebody steps foot on the point here from the charge. And they do make
130, so the fact that they got a 1-minute stagger there in terms of how long they stalled for, beautiful stuff in that Primal from Rio right towards the edge, a little bit of extra healing, she's staying alive a little bit too long. He got melted, but he just, buys enough time to move it forward. To be honest, I thought...
Hands here on the archway. Somebody's gonna have to touch the point. They're already there to force out the OT, guarantee that. Big halt together keeps the team clumped though. They can't really get over to this point right now. It's all on Choice A1 to try to keep this contested. He's hounding down Carpe. He's trying to get that elimination. Carpe is just holding on for dear life, trying to get this Bob ready to rock. They find him though. Carpe gets the shot, takes out Choice A1. Krong going to be eliminated before he can get the flux, and that is going to be the hold coming through. Somebody now has to touch immediately. Toby going to be antied out for the moment. Taking out a half HP that's going to force the immortality field. Carpe falling low yet again. Immortality field going to be finished off. Rio with the jump over to the side, manages to find Carpe. Krong going to be demeched, but Alarm eliminated as well. Now Toby going to be gone with 30 seconds left. They have to reset right here, right now. Rascal, get your bum out of the ice block. Just die and get ready to come back in. He's still continuing to play forward. The wall comes online. Krong so very low, but it's going to be Hoppa, the one to lose out to the back. Here comes the blade. Hoppa now going to be dead. Choice A1 looking for another target. Settles for Mono. Strikes him down. Eileen now with a duplicate out on the Reinhardt. It's just going to be a celebratory duplicate because the Guangzhou Charge, they pull off the defense here. Now the dive comes in. Stun up there on a Mono for a moment, but he just zaps away and manages to find Karif before he can build up the nano boost, which is a bit surprising to say the least. Karif has often been getting these in the first fights, win or lose, but this time he's going to find himself 35% shy. And this is going to be a very nice just death ball comp here from the side of the Fusion to lock down A.
And you can see that Fusion were expecting Kariv to have a nano as well, which is why they engage. Typically, when I see this comp,
it's ready to roll. That's going to be the hack on the Krong. They take him out of the mech, and now this Death Blossom that just becomes online for Rascal is that much deadlier. See when he decides to pull the trigger on it. Coalescence for now comes through. EMP out, catches on to 3. And yeah, they don't have to use the ult. The Coal and the EMP is going to be damn well good enough for them. Look for the finish there of the Baby Diva. Eileen does get taken out of his duplicate. And the cart continues now. Another hack comes forward onto Krong. That's going to lead into the Death Blossom and finish him off. That, I mean, okay. Sound barrier is still going to be used here in the fight. 2 members gone off the bat. Guangzhou Charge desperately trying to fight back. Choice A1 nearly with a pulse bomb online. Krong be coming back in with the self-destruct. They can't stay on the cart. They cannot keep it contested. I thought maybe there's going to be a window of opportunity for them to buy some space. Drops it right into the stairwell. Not sure if he's going to be able to find any targets there, but they'll manage to get back into the mech. Only a few seconds remaining. He won't be able to get another self-destruct online, but still is doing a considerable amount of damage. The beam comes through. He's looking to break Hotba out. Manages to do so. Death Blossom in the back, however, and Rascal manages to find 4. Both supports, both tanks. Just absolutely rips them to shreds. Eileen will find 1. A slight little...
EMP has to be the call to action. Now, where's Secure? Hits 3, Rio melted.
Yeah, just absolutely evaporated there, and Krong as well follows suit. Rascal gets straight in on top of him, and that is enough space bought. Just get rid of the tanks. No one else can really play. Nice of damage. Everybody gets out of the stairwell rather quickly. Good place. Good rotations here from the side of the Fusion. EMP comes through. Manages to find 3, and the Guangzhou Charge look to pull back. They get themselves tucked in by the doorway, but it's not going to be good enough.
Just got the primal.
Yeah, just got it. Does get taken down to the back end. Now EQO finds a kill, just looking to go ahead and try to lap Eileen as best as possible. But he will have, you know, this...
He must have died right on the brink of it. If he actually primals, that's different. There's a 5-man now
five.
EMP, and Rascal's deleted.
Yeah, Blade's coming through, and that's exactly what they needed. It works to a T. Good interrupt on that charge just to keep Choice A1 alive there. You can see a little shy grin on his face. Or sly grin's what I meant to say. Nano's out, but a hack coaster onto Rio, and Funny Astro responds with a sound barrier. They take the fight to the charge. Krong going to be melted out of the mech, forced to use the self-destruct. Doesn't find any value there, and Hoppa very nicely does deny the remake there from Krong. Now with Rio gone, there's no real way to stay forward here as good cutoff comes through from Rascal, just ensuring that Mondu cannot retreat. Good shot. Oh my god, headshot too. Takes Eileen out of midair. Pulls back a couple of right clicks will get him that blade online. EMP, however, comes out from EQO, manages to find 3, and Hotba has the alley-oop. 3 members gone in an instant. Manu and Eileen all just completely eradicated because that was a really good sleep dart out from Karib. Choice A1 has 4 HP, and they just hound him down. Fortunately for him, he doesn't use the blade, but now Eileen going to be taken out of the sky, can barely, just so close to getting over to that mega pack, but even then, I think he would have been gone. And it's just a clean turnaround here from the side of the Fusion. Good sound barrier timing there from Funny Astro. Choice A1 tries to wait it out, and they just absolutely focus fire the hell out of him. A little bit of armor offered up onto Choice A1, who nearly has another blade ready to roll. Mondu, whip shot goes forward, finds alarm. EQO sliced and diced. Charge might just very well be able to make this happen. No team, it seems like they will have it as the team kill does come through. Another minute and a half added to the tallest lead. Okay, well, Primal Rage leads the charge, but Krong isolated, taken out. Now Rio going to be the focus fire. He's trying to get out, but he's not going to be able to do so. Only EQO going to be found, but with 2 tanks down, Choice A1 pulls the blade, goes for the nano.
Maybe.
He finds Alarm, he finds Rascal. Has he actually turned this around? Gets rid of Hotba. He makes him kills off the baby Diva. Mono with nowhere to go will get finished off, and just like that, it's an extended team wipe. Does he see with the Genji? Does he try to swap over onto something else? They're zoning them back at the moment here with the Deadeye. They get the touch in there just for a moment. The flashbang comes through, and Eileen is absolutely ripped apart. Krong, D-Mech just 6% away from his self-destruct, which he so desperately would have loved to have had. Choice A1 is alive, but he has got no hope, no blade available, no Karib to back him up. The Philly Fusion will successfully defend here at the end of Hollywood to close out this series 3-0. A little asterisk topped in there because of the draw.
Wow, that really upped my heart rate right towards the end there. I actually started to seriously believe, because Charge turned around 2 fights that looked like it was over.